Two game. Sorry, guys.
Ranked matchups always elevate the
Oh,
pressure.
and it's point
It
now.
heats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. Bringing
Can
it
we
out.
can
Really
we beat
disciplined
Georgia?
job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bulldogs offense will get the first possession of the game. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for the defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
And this one will be
Hell
stopped for no
yeah.
gain. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot of these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The quick out. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense has the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it...
Breaks into the open. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Lost
What is that
last
one?
when it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Kentucky trying to get a little scratch in the red zone. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback on the keeper. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
Hell yeah.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short game.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit, too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back
Hey,
in the zone,
someone.
only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now they're building on this 3-0 lead. This junior making his presence
We
felt
got
and
it,
making the
Storm.
stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the
I hope we
if you
can.
don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying
Oh
that
man,
run.
our quarterback gets thrown.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line.
1 for 3 in struggling.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Witherspoon. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Dogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with the clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
The kick is on its way. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground from the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
We gotta stay on
Great job committing to
the
run.
quarterback.
Commit to the run like this. Obviously, you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball.
Georgia is good though.
Coming up. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive.
I don't know why they're 2 and 2.
To work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Handoff from the gun. Runs through a tackle. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6. And the Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just going to keep it after the snap. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Out to the 36.
Man, this quarterback is good though.
The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Witherspoon. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
I think we both got hurt.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You can just start to sense the frustration.
I won't be live tomorrow.
After that incompletion right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't
Monday night I will.
They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. If this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together.
Okay, scrap that first quarter on
Guys,
offense.
that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. Guys,
Let's finish the game
stats.
strong.
We've played 1 period. Power football with the run. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. They pick up a 5. Halfway there on 1st down and 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back on the move. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go.
Hey.
You usually meet the ground.
We got a first down.
Defense is thinking pass, so those defensive ends rushing up the field, that plays perfectly in.
Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Gets it out quickly. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Oh, we did it!
It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. They'll try to get it in with the run. And
Okay, maybe that was.
Touchdown, Wildcats. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Methuselah.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Finds his man. It's Witherspoon.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down.
4-4-7. It's not really good.
Quickly knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Running back searching for a hole. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. 4 punts already.
We're winning.
To convert here to avoid a fifth. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And that guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense, and you saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Pollack, who really set the bar for great D-line play at Georgia. I think back to 2 guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud, lining up beside each other on the inside of that D-line. That was an absolute nightmare to go up against.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball.
Hell yeah.
Not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen, finding open areas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. You've got a 3rd and manageable, back up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Got him downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after him. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Tosses it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. The official says no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at
Man,
halftime.
our quarterback is struggling. But what up?
From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they turn it into a defensive score. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Florida Atlantic has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 14 to Tulane. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. The short hands. It's Royer. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Dogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime, it potentially makes some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Complete in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so
And field goal, right?
to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Let's it fly. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but...
Touchdown, Wildcats! Fitted in the window for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about...
Are you kidding?
...situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum.
We get the ball in a second.
Great execution by this offense.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Good pick up there as he gets
And this is not Georgia.
They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The run from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Fires left. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
We're gonna try to go deep.
Looking to fire. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Oh, yes, it went perfect!
Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. He'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Grab near the marker. It's Warrior. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Smashes through the tackle. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains.
Flat center
Second
versus.
down incompletion. Wants to throw it. Rushes on him. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down. But what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the
What
return.
is going on with
He makes a play
Georgia?
in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field.
I'm about to go deep again. Oh, 31.
The ball mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse.
That's why recruiting is so important.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And we'll
What happened? They come back.
onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. On target over the middle. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Dogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Dogs. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
We are not
Kentucky
doing deep passes.
onto the field. And off from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right, things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
The Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got enough for the 1st down. He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on the play.
Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down. Thanks to that hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. So now it's 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play.
Hell yeah.
Get back to the line of scrimmage. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I would just go for it.
He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. One final play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, the ground game. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. Let's take a quick look at...
I'm actually gonna give it a lineup break. We should be good. I hope.
Rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Here we go. On the move, it's Meadows. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed in the middle, it's Myers. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Fires to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and they'll be enough for the first down.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give and tick, 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 tick. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Scanning the field, it's in goal. He wants it all. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted deep in his own end. He'll try to take it back. And
well, at least we're up 24.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. A strike downfield. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia.
Damn.
How nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Kentucky has it back to the offense takes the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that was a big-time stop defensively. Being physical, creating a negative play on that last run. Now you're setting up third down. This is the critical time. You've got to find a way to get off the field. You're trailing late in the game. Give it back to your offense to go see if they can score.
Kentucky sent out the punting unit. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man on the right.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate.
Damn.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and our parents for dinner. What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go sit.